Welcome to AP Workshops, welcome to another walk round. Welcome back to AP Workshops, welcome back to the by popular demand walk around. I'm so sorry we've managed to miss a lot of time just recently. We are going to try and get our very best to try and keep up these things, but we've had microphone problems. You've probably known I've got a small furry rodent style thing actually attached to my chest at this point in time. But these are new microphones that are worth working with apparently, but we're trying, we're going to get there. Let us know how you think, leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much. So welcome to AP Workshops, welcome to one of our walk rounds. The whole point of these walk rounds is to show you what we've got going on in the shop at this point in time, just to give you a bit of an update to where we're up to, the bikes that are in, what's happening with these bikes. So basically what we're going to do is start outside because it is kind of summer here at the moment. So what's happening is the sun is coming in and out, and basically we're squinting 1 minute and we're kind of getting wet the next, typical UK stuff. For those of you not in the UK, I'm sure you already know that. But basically, like I said, what's going on? So we've got a lot of RS660s in at the moment. I absolutely love my RS660. I love it. This one over here that we're going to go to is mine. My own personal bike. So I've basically got myself a bit of a daily rider because I think, to be honest with you, I've ridden a lot of other 660s and I just absolutely love it. And this was the original 660 we did the test on back, I think 2 years ago. I think it was probably 2-3 years ago, maybe something along those. 3 years ago, 2 years, I don't know, whatever it is.
It's been 84 years.
But this is the one, basically, this is the bike that we're going to run in our Heritage Series. The Heritage Series is basically, just so anybody knows, we'll come back to that in another time, but basically it is a series of bikes built with modern classics. So it's a modern bike with an old school feel. That's one of them. So we've got an RS660 on Chesterfield colours. The people that walk in tend to be a bit by it, which is pretty cool, but that's my daily 660. This one is, believe it or not, the next Heritage Series bike that we've got hold of. Seems a shame to almost change the colour of it because I do love these colours, but basically we are going to do that anyway. For those of you who are kind of regular viewers to what's going on, if you have a quick look, I think this is today's Thursday. I think we did a film that landed yesterday, which was the Anglesey Classic Bike Track Days Welsh. I think is it called the Welsh Classic Festival or something along those lines. I took my RS250. I got to say, ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely had a trip. It was an absolutely banging event. So big up to Rob and Darren who run those Classic Bike Track Day events. Fantastic. I haven't raced an old school two-stroke in so long. I'm completely unfit. I'm completely rubbish. I'd forgotten how much hard work they are to ride and race, but I had the best time ever. So my little 250, the one that came back from Canada, and had been away from me for all of that time, came back and performed absolutely flawlessly. So we had a great time on that one. It was absolutely awesome. Like I said to you, there's the Chesterfield RS660 just back here. Behind those is my two Harley Davidsons. I'll say it one more time, if you don't like them, get over it. It's not going to hurt you. I absolutely love them. And then we've got, I think Matt's kind of gone. I'm having that. So this is going to be one of the new work bikes, or one of the new well, it's going to be Matt's bike actually, I think, to be honest with you, as it goes, because he sort of said like I'm having it. So it was originally a Tuono R that's just had a ton of great upgrades on it, calipers, carbon wheels. I think we were actually going to name it. I'm not sure if it's going to be called the Carbonara or not, I don't know, but we'll work on that one. Okay, so what we'll do, take you inside. Okay, welcome back inside. Actually, as soon as I've come inside, guess what? The sun's come out. There you go. Perhaps I should just stay inside. Right, okay. There's a couple of 3 bikes here that I was just going to give you a bit of a rundown on what's going on. I'm sure a lot of you, like I said, that are regulars know, but this is my 350 LC. This is the bike I bought when I was 19 years old, and I've still got it. I horribly neglected it. It's absolutely dreadful and shameful. I am a bad person. But basically, back in the workshop, Richard and I have rebuilt it. It runs like an absolute treasure now, so If you have a look on the tyres, I think the tyres are still from 2005. So if I give anybody any shit about having them old tyres and stuff, then you could just point it and throw it straight back at me and point at my LC, because they're literally, it's a Road Rider from 5105 on those dates. So how to date tyres, again another video that we're going to put up, that we've had up there as well, on how to date your tyres, so you can see what's going on with that one. RS660 Stars and Stripes. I bought this in because I wanted another bike, and I decided I was going to, basically, we're not going to sell the Heritage bike, we're going to keep the Heritage bike. So we bought this one because I wanted it, limited edition. So now what we're going to do is basically spend a little bit of time, get it back to being standard as possible, because this is a limited edition. So the limited edition Stars and Stripes RS660, if you're in the market for a 660, this is the one to have. So basically all of the limited edition ones always keep their sort of residual values better. This one's going to be coming up for sale in the next few weeks. Keep your eyes open on that one, but it will be in absolutely standard, immaculate standard condition, no problems. Melvin sent me an email the other day saying, where's my bike? And he was absolutely right to do that. Basically we have got a situation where we've had a few sort of difficulties with jobs that have kind of needed a little bit more attention than we first thought. So unfortunately this one did have to take a little bit of a back burner. But Melvin, it is on its way, mate, to you. Thank you very much for your patience. There's a couple of bikes back up there which we're just going to gloss over.
Move on! Nothing to see here! Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
Right, so now we've kind of managed to gloss over those ones, the ones that don't, that shouldn't really be sort of shown in public kind of thing. Then basically we've got about 3 or 4 other bikes in here that we're going to show you about. So basically this here is another one of the pit bikes that we've got over there that you all know about. Obviously, you know, we've got a little bit of a thing about sort of mini bikes, that kind of stuff. This is one of those that the plastics have just literally landed, and we've got one little special medallion in this building as well, which me and my mate Westy have built over these years. Basically, there's a Fizzy in here. So it's a 1974 candy gold Fizzy, and I think we'll put a little bit of a dream sequence in here. Basically then, so after that kind of dream sequence that looks like it could have been out of a sort of Wayne's World video, that's the bike basically that makes everybody go a little bit misty-eyed. So gentlemen of a certain age kind of get a little bit misty-eyed over that one. We love it. It absolutely runs. It is fantastic, and like I said, it's a great talking point. We've got a 2016 RF over there that's in for a little bit of work. Basically, it's broken its immobiliser wire. That's quite a thing. In fact, I've had a couple of them just recently that have broken the little immobiliser wire, because basically things have been yanked about in the wiring and that kind of stuff. But other than that, I think it was immobiliser wiring. We needed to do some cam chain tensioners on it, that kind of stuff. Just that kind of stuff. Just basically for our mate Jay, who's a quality bloke. Listen, how you doing, mate? Okay. Rich is over there putting an engine in, basically from it's a big bore engine. So that we've done, that one's going back in again now. That's all done, dusted. And that's basically pretty much about it as it sits at this point in time. The big bore kits, if you wanted to build your own big bore kits, they're available on the website www.apworkshops.co.uk. It says they're out of stock. They're not out of stock. We just can't post them basically for any kind of sensible money at this point in time without checking where you are first. So if you are interested in a big bore kit, please don't hesitate to get in touch. We'll get you a sensible quote. If you run it through our system and try to buy it through the system, it'll just charge you a fortune. So it's just not they're quite expensive, so we have to insure them. So if you are in the market for a big bore kit on your Gen 1 or Gen 2, those guys do fit. We have about 6 or 7 kits in stock, no problems whatsoever. Just get in touch. You can give us a call at the shop. You can email sales@apworkshops.co.uk. We will be happy to help you. While we're on the subject of websites, if you wanted to support us in a kind of different kind of way and look smart and look good in the process, get yourself, not a little rodent, I do quite like this little rodent, but get yourself some merch, get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a hoodie. We have got some fleeces on the way, no problems. Have a quick look on the website, www.apworkshops.co.uk. I'm starting to sound like, who am I starting to sound like? Starting to sound like a bloody salesman, aren't I, for Christ's sake? Starting to sound like a radio DJ, for Christ's sake. But look, get on the website, have a quick look. We really appreciate everything that you do for us. Just a quick thank you to our sponsors as well. Motul Oils, ARAI helmets, RST clothing, GB Racing. These guys are the absolute best. The GB Racing covers have done really, really well. The Gen 2 casing covers, get on top of those, man. They are absolutely fantastic. So have a quick look at those. They're brilliant. Again, on the website, no problems. Thank you very much for getting in touch. Thank you very much for all of your comments, all of your, I really appreciate it. We do see them, no problems. Take care of yourself, talk to you soon.